Greetings, y'all. It is Matt from the Green Arcade. I am back playing some more Farming Simulator 25. So, I've been doing some contracts. Still got some more. Need to take the old tractor over here. Got the weeder attached to it here. Gonna run it over here. So yeah, we're in April now. I've done a few contracts. The race is on. We're trying to make money. Name of the game, I know. But we're trying to make money, and yeah, we've got some fields out there that we kind of are interested in, that we want to buy. I need to be over there. I'm on the wrong side. I probably should have taken the side of the field over there, but yeah, we'll get there. And we'll look at that here in just a second. Just want to get this guy going. I've got 2 weeding contracts to do, and I have the 1 weeder. I do have another fertilizing contract to do. I need to move him. Plus, I need to start working on our own fields here. So, I've already got 1 mulched and 1 fertilized. So, oh, there went a road sign. Oh no, it's on me. Get off. Use the inertia. The one thing about playing in career mode, any road sign is not safe. I mean, if it can be destroyed, I'm gonna hit it. It's just I'm like the what do you call it, the bug zappers. I'm like the bug to the bug lights, you know. I can't help it. It's so beautiful. So yeah, that's me and road signs in career mode and Farming Simulator. I thought about just doing the multiplayer, but yeah, I'd have to figure that one out. That'd be weird if somebody joined in the middle of a recording here that I didn't know. Let's see. It is this field, yes. Okay, so let me turn around. Alright, we will do this number here. Do that there. We'll do that there. Let him unfold. I've been doing the contracts. I've been working on them. Take a look and see how much I've made so far here. Sure he gets going here. And he is rolling. So let's go take a look. I've got these active right now. Some decent ones. They're not the highest ones that I've done, but these are some decent paying ones. Let's go look and see how much I've made in contracts. Where did I go for that? Finances, right? Yeah. Contract income. So far in April, I've made $258,000. I've been working since 7 a.m. In-game, not real life, in-game. So, $258,000. Yeah, April is the time for contracts. February, not so much. But I did have some in December, which was kind of odd that I had some in December, because last year I didn't have any in December. This year I had even less in January and February. I mean, there were some contracts, but they weren't big ticket contracts. So, kind of just go after the big ticket ones. Some of them are just not worth the drive. I'll be honest. Alright, let's go take a look at the map. See what everybody's planted. So, first of note, I did a hoeing contract up here on this field. 115? Yeah. It's in soybeans. We'll keep an eye on that one. We've got this one over here that is in barley. Gonna keep an eye on that one. I may go ahead and get this sorghum field right here too. Just because when we get to the point, it would be nice to be able to merge these together. This field so far, from what I've seen from starting this map, has been planted in the weird stuff like peas and sugar beets and stuff that we're just not interested in. But sorghum, we could use that. We could use that for flour. So might take a look at that. There's another soybean field right there, just south of that one. Corn. There's some corn right there. There's some more barley. Another barley field there. I have noticed that they're starting to plant a lot of clover. A lot of clover and a lot of alfalfa. So there's another soybean field right here. This one's a little pricier though. That one's $7.59. So we'd have to really get to work on these contracts and make some money here. Contracts down there too. And all of these we own. So got to prep those fields and get them planted in something. I'm thinking probably doing a switch around. So doing like the soybeans up north here, because we bought the dairy and we're doing the soy milk production. So it just makes sense to kind of store the beans up here this time instead of down south. And then we might do corn down there. So yeah, that's all really for the soybean fields. I just have to pick up some of these like alfalfa fields. That one's $6.18. Wow. Some down here that are not too bad. That one's $6.96. This one should be less. $2.74. Yeah, that's more in lieu of what we're, kind of hoping to spend. Something, cheaper. That is alfalfa as well. That is in green beans. Not that we won't get into that kind of stuff eventually, because I haven't even done green beans and spinach and stuff yet, so. That is probably potatoes. Yeah, potatoes. Potatoes. And then I gotta get down here and prep these fields, the big ones especially that we own. So yeah, not really looking for anything down in this quadrant. I'm kind of glad that there's not a whole lot besides this field that we might be interested in down there. I'm really more interested in the northwest sections up here. So what are these? Is that canola or is that? Nope, that's spinach. Okay. There's an oat field down here too. Oats, alfalfa here probably. Nope, that's peas. So the colors are pretty close. They almost look the same. So that is in peas. We'll pass on that one. How is everything looking fertilizer-wise? A lot of these need to be fertilized. That one down south looks like it's ready to go. The most expensive one. It would be the most expensive one that looks like it's fully fertilized, doesn't have weeds or anything in it, so we'll take a look at that. I'm trying to pay off, not pay off, well, it'd be nice to be able to pay it off, but the loan, I'm trying to get the loan down. I'm down to $800,000, and actually I could probably pay some of that back now. Get us down to 700. Alright, there's 700. Let me go find the FERT guy. I've got a FERT contract out there. Oop, there he is. Alright, where am I going? Big field down south. That ought to be a good payout. Yeah, 24 grand. Let's take him down there. And I'll come back and hit our fields here. I've already fertilized the small one over there, but I'll have to come back and hit this one and that one over there. Lots to do, lots to do. And I've got some guys hired out there working on the clover, grass, alfalfa fields over there that we've got. Trying to get the silage production ramped up again. I've got all of this put in the blue farm fermenter silo harvestor. That's it. Can't do the chaff yet, and I haven't done a whole lot with chaff, in the past. Can you pick chaff? Can you pick grass up and turn that into chaff? I bet you have to have a forage harvester to do it. I know you can take grass to the biogas plant. That's what I'm trying to think of. You can take grass to the biogas plant, and I think if you dump it in the silo, it either turns to chaff, or you can just blanket it and then it'll ferment into silage directly. It doesn't actually turn to chaff. And I think that has to be corn chaff anyway, to go into the... Well, no, it just says chaff, doesn't it? Well, this says corn silage there, but it says it takes just chaff. So that's grass, that's chaff, that's clover and alfalfa. So, yeah, can you turn grass into chaff? Because if you can, then we probably need to go ahead and invest in a forage harvester. Can you pick it up? I know you can't cut it directly. If that makes sense, you can't take a forage harvester and like go and mow a field with the forage harvester because it won't turn into chaff. I think it's still grass that way. But if you mow it ahead of time, beforehand, and then take your forage harvester into the field, and you use like if you mow it beforehand and you pick it up with this, does that turn the grass into chaff? I don't know. I guess that would have to be an experiment we'd have to conduct. Still haven't seen one on sale yet, though. Ooh, there's a nice planter on sale, though. That's one by Stevie, too. 46%. It's not that much off of it, but it is a nice planter. That one does seed and fert. The other one only does the seed. But the new Vaderstad 24-row Tempo K that we bought, it does the liquid fert with it too. So may just have to start doing the final fertilization stage when we plant the seed, I guess, on some situations. Go back and spray it with some fertilizer or something afterwards if it doesn't. Well, you can see the reflection of the sun in the water there. Look at that. I like the detail. There's a lot of like fine-tuned things in Farming Simulator 25 that separate it from 22. I could do without the horsefly buzzing in my ear though. That every time I hear the horsefly buzzing, I'm like, you know, it's natural instinct when you're raised in the country. If you hear a horsefly buzzing by your head or ear, to smack yourself in the head or face, because you want to kill it before it bites you on the head or face. Those horseflies, they're no joke. They hurt. We got some big ones. They're about the size of the length of, well, my thumb. Probably about the size of a what's a good comparison? Well, just a little shorter than a Twinkie. Maybe not as big around, but about that length. They're maybe a ho-ho. Maybe that's a better comparison. About the length of the new ho-hos. Okay, let's hire that out. Yep, that's what we want. And he's rolling. What else we got going? Save. Let's actually go refresh over here and see if we got anything else new. Not really. There's another hoeing contract. A couple of them that look okay, but they're way down there. You know what? I'm just going to take them. Refresh. I may have to do that bale wrapping contract down there. That's actually right across from the Wild Prairie Ranch farm. I've done that one before. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that. That's 19 grand. So that'll help out a lot. Refresh, refresh, everybody refresh. Got some spraying ones. I have to find our sprayer. I don't even know where that thing's at. You know what? I've actually got to find our other hoe. What is vehicles under? You have to go in here, right? Yeah, vehicles. I don't know what I did with the other hoe. I gotta find it. Because you know what? I do have a new tractor. I did buy a tractor. I bought a tractor that was on sale. I haven't told you guys about that either. Gotta find the hoe though. Where's the hoe? Anybody seen my hoe? I don't know where it's at. I'm looking. You know what? We can sell that Kinsey planter now that we have the big Vaterstad. There's the wrapper. That's plow. Is it at the bottom? Okay, there's one. Where's that at? According to that, it's at the farm up there. And then that's the one that we left in the field. Let me go find that one. I'll take our new tractor. Alright, let's tab directly to the new tractor. This is our new tractor. This is from Mr. Stevie. I did put the row crop duals on it. I may change this up. I don't know. I haven't decided. But yeah, I've got a front wing here for it too. And we've got the forage header for the forage harvester that we don't own yet. We'll get it eventually. Bought the Tempo K, and then the big Brent grain cart. So yeah, I might change these wheels. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. It looks kind of weird, but I might just put singles on it. They are like the road crop tires, though. Yeah, I'll live with it for now. I can never decide on stuff like this, like what color to make it. I feel like I got wide hips, though. I feel like this could be like a drawback, especially when I'm like trying to go around the corners, and especially, oh man, the farm down south, trying to go in the front driveway. Yeah, no, this would probably not work too well. And this one has had it's had an engine tune-up. It's had a strobe light enhanced upgrade. So yeah, this baby has 325 horsepower, I think. So yeah, we're ready to go with this one. I'm gonna change the wheels. I have decided. In the short drive, I have decided I'm gonna change the wheels up. You can do the bigger duals on it, but I don't know. I might just do the singles with the weights. You like the strobe lights though. Now I just gotta find the hoe. I don't know where it is. It's, according to this, it's on the south side. That would be over here to the right somewhere. Is that it right there? Yeah, that's it right there. I've been passing it up this whole time. Alright, so we've got another contract for that. Where are we going? Actually, you know what? Let me change the wheels. Customize. We'll keep Michelin's on it, but we'll take those off. We could do just the row crop singles. You can do that. You can do wide tires. I'm thinking just the Standard tires, though, with wheel weights, maybe. I think that's typically kind of what we do with this one. No plate. I don't know why they keep putting the plate back on there. I do not want a plate. So, yeah. 7250 Pro T. This has been tuned. It's 326 horsepower. So, I kind of feel like I need duals on this. That's what we had. That's what you can put on there. But that, I don't know about that either. Let me just stay with the standard with wheel weights for now. We'll do that. Alright, if we want to change it, we can change it. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, let's get our front plate back on there too. Alright, where are we going? Got to go down south, somewhere down south. There's 2 fields down there. I'll grab the other guy. Always loved the, what game was that we got the 7520 in? 7250. 7250, I don't know. 7520. Numbers, y'all. I should have turned. I should have turned. Yeah, always loved the 7520. This is pretty much the same tractor that we had back in what? Which one was that? Was that Farming Simulator 19? I want to say it was Farming Simulator 19 that we got this tractor from Giants. I think it was. Either 19 or 22. But it was always a nice, nice older style tractor. Long drive to the field. We probably need to get into the barley stuff. We have barley and we have water. And if we buy more of those barley fields up north there, thread the needle, thread the needle, thread the needle. If we buy more of those barley fields up north, which we are probably going to do, we should be able to get into the barley production. We'd have to buy the factory though. That's 200 and... it's either 210 or 240. Maybe next season. Maybe after we harvest those barley fields that we buy up there, maybe. A lot of this is dependent on, you know. I really would like to get the loan paid back. May not be able to do the whole thing, but I really don't want to take the whole loan back out. I really don't want to. Not that I won't, but I really don't want to. It feels great to get it paid off, and then when you take it all back out again, and then you try to pay it back down. Yeah. Be nice to get it paid off and then make money and save that money, and then, you know, work the money that we've got, you know, and not have, you know, the interest and, you know, the loan hanging over, you know. Now I could see, you know, there are certain situations where you might want to use it, like you get $3 million in loan and then you're like $3 million short on buying like a piece of property, then I'll be like, well, okay, is it worth the investment? And then most of the time it is. Like our new big soybean field that we bought over there, that was definitely worth the investment. That got us into doing the soy milk, and yeah, we're our interest is pretty much covered just from the soy milk production. So I think it was the second field on the left. Like our weeder guy's about done up there. Yeah, second field. Coming up on it. You can see my guy moving on the map there. Kind of curious to see when the update for this map will come out. I know he's working on the new map. I guarantee you he's working on the new map too. But it'd be nice to have the update to this one. Then we could plow a lot of these open lots up, turn them into actual fields. Start fiddling. Key is hired. Let me go grab the other. Actually, you know what? Let me move the weeder guy. Collect that contract. So we got two contracts. We got the FERC contract done, and then we got the weeding contract there done. So let's collect those. And the weeding, we're going way over yonder there. Way down and over. But I'll grab the other. By the time I get this guy over there, the one hoe might be done. I'll just move him down. Thinking about buying that grass field right there. Oh, you know what? That's the baling that's the wrapping contract. Yeah, we took out that wrapping contract. I'll bring the wrapper down here and wrap those real quick. That's 19 grand right there. Oh, there goes another road sign. Oh no. Oh no. Then let's go fly a sign up to the highest heights. Kind of looked like a kite there for a second. Let's go fly a road sign. Oh man. I make myself laugh. I crack myself up. Here goes another one. The thing in multiplayer is they're face throwable. So it doesn't matter if my extra wide hips on tractors like this are gonna like graze a sign, it's not gonna knock it over. It's just gonna kind of phase right through it. So that is the other bean field. That's a decent sized bean field there. Kind of we'll call it the boot field. Would that work? Because it's in the shape of a boot. It looks like a boot. But yeah, that's the field. We own the field over there kind of beside it, so that'd be two we could merge together at some point in the future. Probably not the close future, because this, I think these in-betweens down here, the prairie lands or the common ground or whatever you want to call it, these are part of that $8 million plot, so yeah, it'll be a while before we get that one. But, I mean, it is a bean field, so. Yep, looks like a boot to me. These boots were made for walking. That's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. get over there? Just drive through the grass? You'd think there'd be an access to that. There might be somewhere, I don't know. How much of this area do we get with that farm? Not very much. So I bet that's part of that, yep, it's part of that. Yeah, to merge these two together, you'd have to own that. You'd have to own that, and that is $8.6 million. It's too expensive. We not rich farmers. We still, I mean, you know, we've got some nice equipment, don't get me wrong, but we're not just, you know, abundantly rich farmers. Hire that guy out. The last thing I haven't done is like move this cultivator. This was one of the early on contracts back in the winter. But yeah, I think I've got everybody pretty much going. I can move the FERC guy. Is there another FERC contract? Not there. Ooh, I can hit the button though. Hey, look, there's another weeding contract. 22 grand. Where's that at? It's just kind of down the road from us. We'll take that one. Thank you very much. And nothing else. A lot of, if they're under 10 grand, I probably most likely am not going to do them. If I can find our spray rig, I'll go spray that field there. Where's that at? We own, that's north of the field we own there, so I think it's a cotton field right now. So yeah, I'll try to find the spray rig. We've got a little spray rig. I'll try to find that. And then I'll do that one too. Alright, but there'll probably be some more pop up. We've got several active ones right now. Start knocking some of these out. I'll knock out that bale wrapping one. And then yeah, hopefully we'll make enough money here to get there. You know, we want to get there. There's a goal here. But our loan is down to $700,000. So that's pretty nice. And we are making more silage now. So I got to go up there and rake those fields. Get them picked up and put them. I think I'm just going to fill the red farm and the blue farm. Probably not going to do any of the southern farms right now. Because I don't think I'll have enough to fill them up anyway. So I'm going to focus on filling up the red and blue farm. Getting the silage going up there. Because most likely we're going to be selling it to animal dealer or the biogas. That seems to be where the best prices are for silage. Alright. Find a tractor. One that's not busy. Probably need to move him. He's rolling. Oh, here's a good one. This will work. Needs fuel, and a paint job. But we'll get it going. I'm gonna get the wrapper, go wrap these bales, and I'm just gonna keep working these contracts, trying to make us some money. And hopefully we'll be able to buy some of these fields. Maybe in the next episode. Maybe not. It might be the weekend, where we're able to afford anything. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to knock them out and make some money here. Alright, until the next one, guys. Always remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good one.